Hey, welcome in on your Thursday morning, May the 14th. For some of us, it's considered the start of the weekend. How about that? Well, okay, not some of us, just me. Maybe I'm the only one that considers Thursday the official start of the weekend, but that's because I got a big day planned. A little doctor's appointment coming up in a few hours, followed by a trip out to the Corn Ferry Tour out in Elgin, South Carolina, to check out all the great players that will be participating and trying to earn their PGA Tour card. Speaking of the PGA Championship's getting underway as this gets published. It's time for a great second major of the year. Who are the picks? I'll get into those. Also, college football playoff debate is raging along now after several conferences voicing their opinion on the right number of teams: 12, 16, or 24. I got an idea. I'm Commissioner Gunner. I'll handle it. The Atlanta Braves last night, they stay hot 4-1 over the Chicago Cubs. We'll talk about that. Your daily devotional and your dad joke of the day. I got to send you into the world in a good mood. Let's get it going here on your Donuts with Sprinkles, the Thursday morning edition.
Well, I was raised in the southern sun. It was marble reds and shotguns, where the keystone stays ice cold and granddaddy passed down his fishing poles. Four wheels in the mud down Oxnard Road, and we'd rip it up with sexy women in front porch a picking, getting torn up, going skinny dipping.
Okay. All right. Let's make it roll here for a few minutes and get you off and going as you start your day. Let's start with the PGA Championship at Aronmink Golf Club up in Pennsylvania, just west of Philadelphia, where they should be teeing off just about any minute now and getting the second major of the season going. So, all right. I posted an article last night, my PGA Championship preview. I looked at the four top players that are defined by the DraftKings sports book, and that would be Scotty Scheffler coming in at 350 on the, again, I'm going by DraftKings, and this was last night when I posted that. So please, if those numbers have changed, I understand, that's fine. But that was how it was last night when I published that little article. You can go to my Twitter account at Will, W-I-L, Gunter, Gunter, and see that. But let's go back. Scotty Scheffler comes in as the big time favorite, plus 385 to take home the Wanamaker Trophy. And why not? Scotty Scheffler is probably the most consistent golfer in all of golf right now. He has won 2 of the last 5 majors, and he has finished runner-up in multiple tournaments this year. He usually has one round. It had been early in the season, it had been the first round, but it is his yips. He will play out of his mind for 3 other rounds, but he gives everybody a nice cushion and sees if he can come back. Can't do that this week. He's got to play 4 consistent rounds. But here's the thing about Scotty Scheffler. It feels like he can show up with his B game. Everybody else has their A game, and Scheffler is going to win. He's not going to make the mistakes necessary. He's going to be steady Eddie for 72 holes and take home, or defend, I should say, his Wanamaker Trophy. Remember, he's the defending champion from last year where he won the PGA Championship and the British Open. If you're looking for a prop bet, Scheffler's minus 120. So in other words, you got to bet $12 to win 10, but minus 120 for a top 5 finish, including ties. Not a bad thing. He'll tee off today at 205 along with a couple other guys. One that I like in particular, Matt Fitzpatrick and Justin Rose. And again, all 3 right there. That's going to be one heck of a group. So you can get your work done early on. Get home about 3 o'clock, maybe. I don't know. Maybe something happens. You got to get out of the office a little early, get to this establishment of choice or to the house, put on some burgers or something, start watching the PGA Championship. And at 205, you've got Matt Fitzpatrick, Justin Rose, and Scotty Scheffler. One heck of a group there. Behind him is, of course, Roy McIlroy, the defending Masters champion, 2-time Masters champion. And how about this? McIlroy and Scheffler, because of how things have played out, have won 4 out of the last 5 majors. J.J. Spaun, the other winner in that. And I'll tell you, the difference with Roy McIlroy right now is the fact that he seems confident in himself. He believes in who he is. And he's talked about it this week. I've watched the press conferences about not really knowing what his next goal, what his purpose in golf was after winning the career Grand Slam last year. And he mentioned that afterwards, he kind of bumped and plodded along and kind of was figuring things out, was handling the media and his kids and just all the things that come with life. This year, he's had a renewed sense of energy and purpose. You saw that at the Masters. But my thing is, he's coming into this thing. He's got this disgusting thing on his toe. He pulled a toenail off. I'm going to throw up on this podcast just talking about it. But I just, Rory is he's too flaky, and he's a little too sensitive, quite frankly. And I feel like if the Philadelphia crowd, again, it's actually in Newtown Square, but it's just west of Philadelphia. I feel like if these lovely fans who never threw snowballs at Santa Claus and have never been known to boo, if they get on Roy McIlroy just a tad, feels like to me he's going to fall apart. So I have a hard time taking McIlroy. That brings us to a guy. I was shocked to see this. John Rahm is third on the DraftKings bettors list here. He is plus 900 there, and I'm just really surprised. Excuse me, McIlroy was plus 900. Rahm is plus 1400. So bet 100, win 14 for those of you out there. Here's the thing with Rahm. I was listening to the PGA Tour, or excuse me, to the Golf Channel guys. They're talking about iron, sharpening iron. Rahm is playing better on the Live Tour, winning down in Mexico, and has been a whole lot better. But is he ready to step back into this stage? Let me give you a stat on him. Since joining the Live Tour, now we're talking about one of the best players in the country, one of the best players in the world, One time, I think he might have been number one. But since joining the Live Tour, Rahm has played in 8 majors. He has 3 top 10 finishes, and he's been cut once, and that was at the PGA Championship in 2024. So only 3 top 10s in the last 8 majors. The rest of them, he's just kind of been there. He's just been participating. And I do wonder if Rahm's game is sharp enough to deal with the Cameron Youngs, with the Roy McIlroys, with the Scotty Schefflers, with maybe guys coming out of the blue, that can go in there. Matt Fitzpatrick, who's having a really good year. Colin Morikawa is due. Xander Schauffele. Is this where finally Jordan Spieth wins the career Grand Slam? There's a lot of good golfers, and it feels like John Rahm is backed up to the pack instead of separating himself as one of the elites, much like Scheffler and McIlroy has been able to do. And I think the way you saw the Live golfers perform at the Masters, it raised questions about their game falling off some. We'll see. Rahm's good enough to win, plus 1,400. Not a bad payday on that for $100. Certainly he has the game to win. Does he have the internal fortitude, the testiculars, if you will, to go out and get the job done? And then the third guy in this list, so you had Scheffler 1, McIlroy 2, you had Rahm 3. So the fourth guy on the list, third behind Scheffler, Cameron Young, who might be the hottest player on tour. He's won twice this year, obviously performed very well at the Masters. He has 2 top 5 finishes in his last 3 majors. He won last year at the Wyndham. So in a full year, he's got 3 wins, 2 top 5 finishes in majors. Again, you look at what he did at the Players Championship and at the Cadillac Championship. This past weekend on a Saturday up in Charlotte, he shoots a 63, had a chance to bring home that trophy, ended up with a 74 on Sunday, finished 10th place. Cam Young's going to be in this thing. He's going to be in this thing. Can he get over the hurdle and win his first major? He's a guy we're all watching very closely. So there's your 4 kind of favorites. Out of that group, out of the 4 favorites, I'm going with Steady Eddie. Give me Scotty Scheffler all day long. I don't like the number on it, plus 385, $100 to win 385. I don't feel like you get much value there. You got to put up way too much, maybe to feel like you're really winning a prize. Money is money, but I'd rather take somebody with a little bit longer shot. And that brings me to plus 5,000. I'm shocked. I've looked around at other places. DraftKings seems to have the best odds on this guy, but give me to win the tournament. This is both a combination of I think he's actually going to win, and I love the odds for this guy, Justin Rose. That's right. Justin Rose is 45 years of age. How about this? Justin Rose, since the start of the 2024 season, the start, so the last 9 majors, has 4 top 6 finishes, but has missed the cut 4 times as well. That's right. 9 majors, 4 makes of the cut, or 5 makes of the cut, 4 of which resulted in a top 6 finish, and 4 missed cuts. He is boom or bust to a T. But he's already won once this year, the Farmers Insurance Open. He has actually also won at Aronimink back in 2010, long time ago. My son wasn't even born back there, but he won at Aronimink, the AT&T National over Ryan Moore, won by single stride. So I don't know. The course has probably changed a lot in 16 years, but I do give him that little edge there as well. So give me Justin Rose. I'm going with the 45-year-old. He's due. He's got 1 major under his belt. He's due for another one. He's going to get another one. I'm calling it to be this week where the Englishman gets himself another major. Also had a top 3 finish over at the Masters. So he's playing well. He is certainly playing well enough to collect himself another major trophy. So there is my PGA Tour picks, PGA Championship picks for the weekend is my Morning Sandals morning loafers slide right off my feet, leave my feet cold and freezing. I like those picks. Scotty Scheffler would be my pick to win it. If you're just like, hey, take somebody to win it, yeah, I'll go with Scheffler. But if you factor in a little bit of financial gain from it, I love the Justin Rose pick. $100 to win 500 per DraftKings, or excuse me, 100 to win 5,000 per DraftKings. I love those odds. So there is uh, your Gunner PGA Championship previews. Let's go to the college football world here for a second. 12, 16, or 24. I'm going to get more into this later. I'll be back on the radio on Friday, so I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow and talking with you then. I have been a proponent of 12. I love 12. If you're going to expand to 16, I can get on board with that. I'm not crazy about 24. Look, we're going to change the college football world. My opinion really doesn't matter. I'd like to be commissioner. Let me handle everything. We'll get it all sorted out over a few bourbons and 24 hours of work. I have it figured out to a T. But I'm not the commissioner. So here's what you go to. Go to 16, eliminate the conference championship games, the winner of the regular season. You can have a tiebreaker. You can figure out the winner of the regular season should get the automatic conference berth. It goes to the SEC, the ACC, the Big Ten, and the Big 12, four of them. The highest rated non-power four team gets in as the five. After that, you got 11 spots to then figure things out. Take the next 11 as the best 11 teams. I don't want 4 spots for the SEC. I don't want 4 spots for the Big Ten. I don't want 3 spots. I don't care. If the SEC has 6 teams and in this weird year, you've got the champion plus 6 other teams for 7 teams out of the 16, go with it. Give me the best 16 teams. I don't want to be talking about head to head or all that. You know what? The odds of 16 winning it are slim to none anyway. I don't care. Give me the 4 conference champions, the best non-power 4 team. Let's also be honest about this. I love those teams. Congratulations, Tulane and who else? Who else has been in it? Boise State. I don't think they were in it. James Madison. It was Tulane and James Madison this year. You don't have a chance. You don't have a chance. I'm sorry. You don't have a chance. Go play at the lower level for a chance. So it's great that you can compete. I'm thrilled that you get some money out of it too. I'm glad you get the publicity. Cool. You got blown out. You're gonna get blown out again. This isn't for you. It's for the big boys. You're not a big boy. Not in these circumstances. Get out of here with that. Give them one chance. Give the best team a bid. Let them be the 16 seed or I don't know something. Let them get blown out in the first round. Let's move on and get away from the group of 5 teams. I love Coastal Carolina. I'm pulling for Ryan Beard, but we're not going to the playoff. We're running through teams and getting the championship game. That Cinderella will never make it. Both slippers taken, thrown away, and Cinderella sent back to being a maid at some poorhouse. Not happening. All right, that's not happening. All right, there's your college. Well, I say 16. 24 is too much. We'll talk more about that coming up soon, though. If I had to pick, I would go 16, then 12, then 24. The one thing we are talking about here is what are we doing with conference championship games? And I think the elimination of conference championship games is coming, or they decide the final 2 teams from your conference as a play-in game. That's what something else I would love to see and bring back some meaning, almost as a first-round game for the conference affiliations and getting one more team in. So that's my opinion on that. Last night, Atlanta Braves win 4-1 over the Cubs. Guys, ladies, everybody, whoever is watching, these cats are hot, man. They're good. I mean, this is a very good. It's not the end of May. Things can happen. They're bound to fall apart. Just wait for it. You might be right. Baseball's long. It's a funny season. I don't know what to tell you. Right now, they're not falling apart. Right now, they're getting better. They're getting healthier. You get Strider back. You get the shortstop back. Schwallenbach will be back, I think, in August. You got guys back in your 30 and 13. You are cruising. You have a run differential of 93 runs. That is the best, really, and not even close, by the way. A run differential of plus 93 in the overall, but in the National League, the next closest team, Dodgers, plus 59, and the Dodgers are on a 4-game losing streak. Thank you, started by the Braves. Plus 93 in run differential, 237 runs scored. That leads the National League in runs scored. 144 given up. You want to know what that leads? The National League in runs against. This team leads the National League in runs scored, runs against, and differential. They're 14-6 at home, 16-7 on the road. They're starting to tear the cover off of the ball when it matters most. Last night, you got Yastrzemski putting another one in the stands, and then having to go in there and get both bats with the tomahawks on it. This team's good. Allow yourself to buy in. Allow to enjoy this. After what happened last year, allow Braves mania to engulf you. Go get some City Connect uniforms and wear it around your office on casual Friday. You'll feel better about it. I promise you that. Go Braves. Chop on. Go into. By the way, Braves hat. Braves hat. Had it. Was wearing it last night. Had it here to cover up some bedhead this morning. So anyway, all right. Go Braves. Let's hit the daily devotional of the day, and this was sent to me yesterday by a really good friend. Somebody who's really been there for me the last few weeks, last few months, and it's kind of helped me navigate this whole situation, both with personal stuff and with the kidney stuff. And just I can't thank them enough. And but you see the daily devotional, Proverbs 12:25. And again, it's another statement, much like yesterday, that really hits close to home. Because I tell you what, the anxiety that I had on Sunday and on Monday, waiting to see what would happen with that kidney. Listen, the guy that had the kidney, he's healing, and that's awesome. Unfortunately, I don't get any more updates. I got to be in the inner circle, and then they took the kidney, they took the donation table, and so nobody calls me and was like, "Hey, Greg made it. He's doing great. Send him a card." Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I wish I did, and I wish I could send him a card, man. As a person who again has lost his mother at 9 years old, has seen his dad in the hospital and had to say prayers multiple times to hope to keep him. I don't wish that upon anybody. I don't. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. Um, this kidney thing's an issue. My skin is driving me crazy. I get the itches. I have no strength. I've lost 40. I'm 40 to 44. 44. I've lost like 40 years of strength and conditioning training or whatever. It sucks. Seeing me run is hilarious, but I'm healthy. And I'm here for my kids. Last night we grilled salmon or smoked salmon. I had pasta. We had a salad. I'm blessed. I'm lucky. I'm really am. I'm in great shape. And that guy wasn't. And I'm pulling for him to pull through because I wouldn't want to be sitting there. I don't want to be sitting there praying. And I wouldn't want my kids sitting there praying for me. I don't want Ansley and Austin to be doing that. It's an awful feeling. So I'm thrilled that he's pulling through it. And my day will come. My day will come. But the anxiety was a lot. Um, and I had to take Tuesday and Wednesday. I had to take Tuesday and Wednesday off. Today I got the doctor's appointment, kind of a follow up, and get some test results back. But anxiety. You see the quote there: "Anxiety weighs down the heart," and it did. And I want you to remember the second part: a kind word cheers it up. I'll tell you, y'all don't know. The ones of you who are watching this, you simply don't know what text did. I might not have responded, and I apologize. I got a lot of them. There was a lot of DMs and tweets and Facebook messages, and I might not have responded to you. And I apologize if I didn't. I saw it. I promise I saw it, and it did. It uplifted me. And I'm gonna get all emotional here, bright and early on a Thursday morning. But it uplifted me, and it really meant something, and it saved me. I was in that hotel Sunday night by myself. I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep a wink. And just reading what was said to me and knowing the people are there for me. So when you go out today, if you're listening to this, when you go out today, you never know what somebody's going through, what's happening behind the scenes, what's happening at home. You don't know what's actually happening. A lot of people out there post Facebook lives. Everything's great, everything's perfect, and it's a facade. It helps to tell somebody, "Hey, I'm here for you. I love you. You look good today. Man, you lost weight. Hey, God's with you." A compliment, a kind word will cheer it up. Proverb 12:25. It's really good to live by. It's two really good quotes, two really good daily devotionals for me in this time for me personally, and I think for everybody. So, Proverbs 12:25. Anxiety weighs down the heart. It does. But a kind word cheers it up. You never know where that kind word is going to come from. And I'll be honest, you never know what your kind word is going to do for somebody's day. So just remember that. Take that with you as we go out into the world today. And for me, start the weekend. For y'all, do whatever it is you do on a Thursday. Probably work. So there's that. All right, final thing of the day, and that made me a little emotional, and also let's get to the dad joke of the day. I like this. Again, it got suggested to me. I think, yeah, let's wrap this up each and every morning with a little bit of humor for you to go to the office and tell somebody, or call up the kids or send them a text message. Nothing's better than a good dad joke. So here's the dad joke of the day. Whatever, bad drum roll. If prisoners could take their own mug shot They'd be called selfies. Yeah, you got the selfies. Yeah. If prisoners could take their own mugshot, they would be called selfies. Ha man. It's a good one. Kids will get that one. Kids will get that one. They'll roll their eyes at you. They'll tell you to not talk to them for 2 hours. Give them that dad joke of the day. I promise it'll be a hit. You'll be a great dad. You'll be a great mom if you're listening. Dad joke of the day. Prisoners could take their own mugshots, they'd be called selfies. So, all right, this one was a little bit longer than I expected to be, 20 minutes. But there's your daily donuts with sprinkles, the Thursday morning edition, May 14th, 2026. Get out there into the world. Remember the daily devotional. Anxiety weighs down the heart, and a kind word cheers it up. Remember that today as you go through life. I hope y'all have a great Thursday. I am hitting the doctor's appointment. Good news only. I'm positive. And then I'm hitting the Corn Ferry Tour. Got VIP suites. Thank you, Diesel Laptops. My good man, my good friend Tyler, hooking me up with some tickets to come out there and hang around the 18th green in the suite and be a part of the action today and hang out with him. I'm pretty excited about that. Haven't been out there for a Corn Ferry Tour event. So it's going to be a great day. It's going to be an absolutely great day. Y'all have a fantastic day. Good luck to you. And we'll holler at you tomorrow. I'm back on the radio tomorrow, coming back for the last day of the week. Look forward to that. Take care. Have a great Thursday.
I'm country boy certified. Yes, I'm country boy certified. Yes, I'm country boy certified. I'm country boy certified.